Hi everyone, my name is Akash Shinde. Welcome to MBA Infiltrated. In this video, we are going to have a candid conversation with Mohit Jain. Mohit, welcome back to our channel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So Mohit, we want to understand about you. Can you tell all the audience regarding your background and your profile?
See, I have completed my bachelor's in financial markets in 2023, and after that, I joined my family's business. And apart from it, I don't have any significant achievements per se, and I have an average profile, I would say. I scored 70% in 10th, 80 in 12th, and 85 in my grad. So there is no such highlight in my profile.
Okay. So Mohit, you are from which city and how you got to know
Uh,
about this MBA examinations?
I'm from Mumbai, and while working in my family business, I met a lot of people. They recommended me to do an MBA before taking over the business as uh, and joining it full time. So I researched for which colleges are good and something new that is available in the market. That's when I came across SIDTM. It
Okay.
was.
So, Mohit, since you got to know about MBA examinations through your relatives, right?
Hmm.
So, we want to understand when you started the whole preparation for this MBA season, and like, what's your motive behind giving these MBA examinations?
See, MBA is not just a degree. It will equip you with various managerial knowledge, and if you are doing it in for me, I'm pursuing an MBA in finance. I want to pursue it. So for me, it will give me advanced financial knowledge. So uh, and I wanted to means prior to taking over my family's business, I would like to work somewhere, and MBA seems to be the right fit to my long-term career goals. So,
Okay. So, Mohit, since you made your mind to get into MBA zone, right? So,
hmm,
we wanted to understand. Now you went to Snap, right? How many attempts have
hmm,
you taken for Snap?
two, two attempts. Not
So which are the
one,
slots that you taken?
yeah, one on the 8th and one on the 21st. Both the slots were in the afternoon, that is 2:30 to 4:30. And there is an interesting story. I scored very bad in my cat. I thought now I have to take a drop and give it again next year. Then I don't know how I made up my mind. I gave snap in the first attempt. If I tell you my marks, it was somewhere around 22 or 23 marks. I don't
Mhm.
remember exactly. And means after giving the exam, when I went to YouTube and saw some answer predictions, I thought that it is now also a waste of time and money. But I don't know, somehow I got motivated and I gave the second attempt in which I got 35 point something marks. Means it comes to 92.7 percentile.
Right.
So I was not even expecting it. On the
Mhm.
result day, it was a complete shocker, and one of my biggest regret is I didn't apply to enough colleges.
It happens like I saw most of the crowd who is coming for Symbiosis. They don't know a lot about colleges, right? Most of the people often try to SIBM, SMHRD. They don't know about other colleges. And if I look at
Exactly.
the current placement season of SIDTM, the whole batch get placed within 40 days and they commence their program, which shows the quality, which shows the reliability of that college, right? So, guys, those people who are watching us, make sure that you should apply all the colleges talking about the SIDTM, lot of recruiters are coming to the campus, maybe TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, HCL Tech. So you have to understand the college has a strong brand reputation when it comes to IT recruiters. So Mohit, since you applied for SIDTM, right? Now we'll go to the interview part. Uh, how do you got to know about our channel before the interview part?
I was I applied with my score to Great Lakes, and while going through those form filling process, I came across your video, and you told that there was a huge community building up on WhatsApp. So I thought I'll go and join and see what happens next. Then as the calls came out and separate groups were made, so I thought, yeah, why let's join the group as well. There I got to know that you guys even provide the interviews, and I haven't taken any coaching. All I did was take just the mock test series from a couple of YouTube coachings. So I thought it's a good way to just prepare for an interview.
Mm-hmm. So you got to know about YouTube, the videos I created. You watched that
Yeah.
videos and you came to us.
Yes.
So Mohit, I wanted to understand the mock that we had with our mentor from SIBM, SMHRD, and SIB. How was the mock went? You know, what you learned from that mock, and the question that we asked in the mock and the GD that we have taken. Was it helpful for you?
Yeah, it was helpful, and it gave me the confidence that I would be able to perform in a interview, because before it I haven't given a single interview, not for the college, not for the job, nothing else. So I just wanted to gain confidence, and the questions asked, I was asked around 15, 16 questions, out of at least 9 to 10 questions were the similar ones that were asked in the mock interview.
Right.
So
So
it
that's
helped
the
me.
motto of mock interview, guys. I always tell people to have some mock interview with us, at least one mock interview with the discussion of 30 to 40 minutes. You will learn a lot of things from it. Right. So Mohit will we'll get into the next part, which is the final interview day, which is called D Day. Right. So can
Yes.
you brief it out, about your interview experience? You know, how many panelists were there? How many students were there in the GE process? What was the topic? How many entries have you taken?
Okay. So my GEPI process was on 14th, and first of all, they asked us to join. I was in the afternoon slot, that is 1 o'clock. So they asked us to join in a open room where 150, 160 people were there. Then they took us to a separate room in which there were 10 candidates who were to participate in that GE process. And our topic, we were given two options. First one was whether OTT should be censored or not, and the second one was ethics in social media. So the majority chose the OTT censorship topic, and we had a GD. I wouldn't say it was a completely well organized GD, and means initially there were everyone got a decent chance, barely 30 seconds to speak. But after that, when they opened the floor for discussion, only 3 to 4 people were speaking, and moderators were not. What can I say? They were not stopping anyone. However, you have to be very attentive and try to uh, find a spot where you can speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whether to say this or not, you have to be very loud, and means if possible try increasing your volume from your laptop as high as possible, because if your input voices volume is too low, you won't get a chance. That's how I got a chance couple of times. Then post this GE, we were told to wait for some time, and they were randomly, out of the 10 people, they were randomly calling anyone for the PI. I was on fourth. They didn't assign any numbers as in the order. They were just randomly taking them to the separate room. So in the PI, there were two panelists, two male panelists. Both may be around their mid 50s or late 50s, around that. And it went on as usual. Tell me about yourself, why MBA, all those stuff. And then I had mentioned my family's business in my introduction. So they asked me a couple of questions regarding that. This was the first panelist,
Mm-hmm.
and even after first panelist was done, second panelist started with the basic physics question, that in my case, why tankers have multiple caps and why can't they have a single cap on the top
Mm-hmm.
of it. I was completely shocked.
Was
Means,
this a bummer for you?
yeah, absolute bummer. Out of Means last time I studied physics was in my 10th class, and that too,
Mm-hmm.
if I had been a very good student in physics, then I would have taken science, not commerce.
Right.
So so I told him, sir, I don't remember exactly, but I made up something. He told you are wrong, and then I told him, sir, I was not that good a student in science, and I have done my commerce. I've chosen commerce in 11th. So he didn't ask me any further questions on that. But after that, he asked me many small terms in financial markets like NAC, BAC, then you have CCI and couple more things.
Mm-hmm.
And means he was more of a that person was more inclined to the technical side and
Mm-hmm.
the knowledge that I had. So in the end, it was quite a light note that so you have done your financial markets, bachelor's in financial markets. So do you personally invest? And we had a good banter for a
Mm-hmm.
couple of minutes. And the interview was over.
Okay. So, Mohit, if possible, can you shed some light on the terms that are asked to the students so that the people who are preparing for it, they will got to know about it?
The first one was SEBI's previous name, that is Capital. I don't remember the previous name. It was
Mm-hmm.
CCI.
Mm-hmm.
In financial markets, there are many terms named CCI of Competition Commission of India and etc. So he even mentioned it. So first one was SEBI. Then he asked me about NSC, where is it situated, and then if it has any competitors. Then same about CDSL, and he asked me couple of more institutions like IRDI and uh, NAHI, which looks after the highway
Mm-hmm. Highway Organization,
authority of India.
Authority of Organization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we move to the transactions part, that is T+2 settlement period. What's going on there? Is it
Mm-hmm.
going to be the same day transaction? So he asked me my views on it. So this is how the G event, my G event, the second panelist.
Were they grilling you a lot, or were they just checking your knowledge whether you are
No,
comfortable with the situation or not?
they were just checking my knowledge. They were not grilling at all.
Okay. When the second panel is done, now the interview went up to first panelist, or the interview got stopped there.
No, interview stopped there.
Okay. And how many questions were asked by the first panelist?
Around 8 questions.
8 questions.
Eight.
Can you shed some light on it?
Yeah, first one was my introduction. Then, if you have a family business, so why are you doing MBA, that too in very technical field? Because my family's business does not include any kind of technical things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
he asked me why so, and after that, couple of questions from my graduations. That is, which is your favorite subject? Elaborate it. Couple of indicators and chart patterns. So this is how it went.
Okay. And Mohit, I wanted to understand while you giving the answers, what was the expressions? Were they quite excited? Sometimes what happens, the panelist expression plays a very important role, right? If they are giving expression which are not in your favor, you might think that the panelists are not interested in you. This has happened with me many times. And when I went for SIDTM in 2022, they kindly focus me towards IT related subjects. They asked me some questions which are related to IT plus digital communication, right? They told me, what are the recruiters who are coming to the campus, how SRDTM is becoming a growing brand. So this kind of question has asked to me. That was a wholesome experience for me. So Mohit, what's your advice to the people who are aspiring for SIDTM?
If you are aspiring to SIDTM, try going through the website couple of times, look for the subjects, and this might be asked to you. I was fortunate enough I wasn't asked, but couple of people I know, they were asked, the director, the some subject teachers particular, and what are you planning to learn in SIDTF in particular. That is, for me, I was not asked, but I know couple of people, so they told IoT or something, couple of more
Mm-hmm.
subjects. So uh, do this and be prepared on the technical side. And if you're from science or commerce background, go through your all of your books if possible. If you have time, you go through books, just give it a glance, and it might be asked, because I think they focus more on the technical side. It's not that if you are a commerce student they will ask more of a science terms, but if you are from commerce they will ask you commerce, from science they will ask science.
Yeah.
Exceptional case that I was asked a bummer, but
Okay. So guys, those who are watching us, guys, it is very important that you should go through the program structure, right? You should have a strong understanding about the professor which are present there, right? And most of the people don't know about this thing. These are the basic things. If you go to the website and search about the program structure, the courses which are taught, the duration of the courses, the professor which are present there, you will have a better understanding of what kind of things that you need to learn, right? So I wanted to understand, since people are applying for SIDTM, right? There are three to four specialization. First one is system and finance, which you are looking for.
Mhm.
Then there's a marketing and finance specialization, analytics and finance specialization. So I believe that SIDTM offers dual specialization, right? So
Yes.
what specialization you thought of, and what specialization you prepared in the SIDTM?
Okay, so I have made up my mind that I'll choose business analytics. And for that, you at least need to know what a business analyst does, because not in SIDTM's interview, but I have given an interview for Wellinger as well. Their first question after that, tell me about yourself. Where I mentioned I aspire to become a business analyst. Their first question was, what does a business analyst do?
Right.
So you need to means and also see the job roles that are offered in the campus. It's very necessary for if you are going to SIDTM. I don't think any company recruits for investment banking, and you're saying you want to become an investment banker, then I think they are going to grill you.
Yeah. So guys, make sure that whenever you are going for SIDTM or Wellinger, understand the job role: business analyst, data consultant, data analyst, right? So this kind of role which are offered in the campus, or consultant. So
Mhm.
you have to talk in that sense. Since Mohit had mentioned that he wanted to get into finance plus analytics, which is finalytics, right? Which
Mhm.
it is one of the best combination if you're going for SIDTM. Some people often prefer to have marketing plus analytics. It all boils down to your experience. It all boils down to how you perform during this college. But the tips and tricks that told by Mohit Jain, follow the tips and you're gonna crack it. Thank you so much, Mohit, for connecting with us. And it was a wholesome experience for the aspirants.